Hey everyone, Ilya here, and this time we are in Fjords, and we're not going to see any crazy result of 24,000 damage here. Instead, we will see a pretty regular battle, which will still have a pretty good result. This is one of my least favorite maps when I play Lights. Wherever you go, you meet a lot of enemies face to face. It's so hard to flank someone here, so it's very important to choose good position to play. And there is one pretty well-known and simple climb further ahead. But I prefer to stay back a little and take this push, and I will explain why. First of all, as you know, if I take any position, I like being able to leave it safely and quickly. And this position has no problems with that. It's pretty far from all kinds of enemies that can appear on any flank here. Second of all, I can shoot forward with minimal risk of being spotted. I spot some area in front of me between all the bushes and trees, not everything but some of it. And the third reason why I like it, if you saw the way I was adjusting my tank in the bush, you could notice that I looked at the medium flank as well and made sure that I can see a little piece of it between all the bushes and trees there. This kind of position allows me to warn my team of coming enemies and provide some tank destroyers with information about enemy mediums should they start to push or just be more aggressive there. Bear in mind that although you can shoot safely to the front of yourself, you can also drive back from the bush to shoot completely safely. If you shoot the medium flank in a tier 10 battle, you will be spotted most of the time. In tier 6, 7 and 8 battles you can shoot medium flank with very little risk, since most enemies don't have view range there, so they won't see you even after you shoot. So the whole advantage of this position is that I partially spot everything in front of me, I can shoot everything in front of me safely, and I also partially spot medium flank, especially if enemies are aggressive there. But you always need to watch the minimap. If you lose the pond, or more like puddle down there, you can be taken by surprise. But you can go around the rock you're standing next to check if someone's coming from there, so keep an eye on the situation to make sure you fall back if that's necessary. After all, it's one of the reasons why I like this position. Sometimes, however, the battle can go the way it did in this battle when your team didn't really go to the medium flank, which means the same as if you lost it. In both cases, the enemy tanks come in from the medium flank and we were able to shoot them as well as to spot them for allies, so it will be easier for us to defend against weakened enemies. And as you can see, I'm still relatively safe here. Of course, if the battle develops differently, you'll have to adjust to that. This position is only for the first half of the battle. In the second part of the battle, you could try to push the middle or help at the medium flank. Basically, if you see that your position won't bring you anything, it won't be effective anymore, then it's time to do something else. So I got all I could from that push, from that rock, and now I just improvise. Nothing special that I do here, who don't have enough forces to kill everyone quickly, so I'm trying to keep low profile, which is especially simple in T100 LT. So we could safely leave that bush, although most of the time you leave it in the direction of your own base, but again, since it's in the middle of the map, you can escape wherever you think would be better, wherever you think would be safer, wherever most of your team is, which is yet another small advantage of it. So let's analyze quickly what the bush gave us. In the beginning of the battle, we got a pair of shots at the middle, and after our team tried to push the middle, I still stayed in the bush, expecting the enemy team to start pushing the medium flank. My expectations came true, and I got some assistance on those who were pushing, as well as I made a pair of shots myself, while being completely safe and saving hit points for the last part of the battle. Saving hit points is useful, especially for the last part of the battle, where you can trade them with greater use. But, you know, you can save them differently. You can sit at the base and do nothing, or you can be useful but careful, and I think we did the most we could do in this battle. I'm not sure going anywhere else could bring us more damage in this case. So I would say that we were saving hit points, yet we were effective enough. If you found this video interesting, then check out my other videos with helpful tips, and see you next time.